My family hid my aunt's funeral, but she had the last laugh. My entire family went to my aunt's funeral and no one even told me. I thought it was just another way they were cutting me out. But one phone call flipped the entire situation and exposed what they were really hiding from me. Growing up, my family made it very clear. I was the disappointment. I didn't become a lawyer like my brother. I didn't marry rich like my cousin. I didn't even finish college. I moved out at 19 to pursue art, and since then, I was basically invisible to them. Except to Aunt Helen. She was different. Eccentric. Soft-spoken. She wore velvet hats in the summer and swore by burning sage before phone calls. But she saw me. When I was 14, she came to my first art show, held in a cafe basement, and whispered, "Your mother doesn't have to understand your gift. Just promise me you'll never put it down." Fast forward to this year. I hadn't seen her in months. We'd exchange emails once in a while, but even that slowed down. Then one morning I saw it. "Rest in peace, Aunt Helen Broken Heart." Posted by my cousin. No calls. No texts. No family group message. They held a funeral without me. When I called my mom, she answered like nothing happened. Me. Why didn't anyone tell me Aunt Helen died? Mom, you've been distant. We didn't think you'd care. Me. She was the only one in this family who ever gave a damn about me. Mom. Well, you're not the only one grieving. And she hung up. I was heartbroken, not just at losing Helen but at how cold they were. I grieved alone. Lit a candle. Sketched her from memory. A week later, I got a call. "Hi, this is Mr. Patel from Fairchild and Rolaw. Is this Lila Moore?" He asked me to come in for the reading of Aunt Helen's will. I was confused. Why me? When I arrived, I saw familiar faces in the waiting room. My mom, uncle, cousins, all of them looking like they'd sucked lemons. No one looked at me. We went in. Mr. Patel opened a manila folder and began reading. Helen had left a letter, written in purple ink, in her perfectly messy handwriting. "To my family who only called when they needed something, you know who you are. And to Lila, my heart, my rebel, my artist, everything I own now belongs to you. Because you never asked me for anything, and you gave me love anyway." Silence. My mom let out a tiny gasp. My cousin whispered, "This has to be a joke." But it wasn't. Aunt Helen left me everything. Her 3-bedroom cottage. Her car. Her art. Her savings, which turned out to be a 6-figure portfolio. Apparently, weeks before she passed, the family had tried to manipulate her into signing over power of attorney. She refused. She knew they were vultures. So she updated her will in secret and hid a second signed copy in a hollowed-out book titled The Family Tree. Classic Helen. The best part? She planned the funeral without a public notice, knowing if I found out, they'd try to stop me from attending. She told the lawyer to contact me only after it was over, so they couldn't touch a thing. It's been 3 months now. I live in her home. I turned her sunroom into an art studio. Her cat, Duchess, sleeps beside me while I paint. Sometimes, when the wind hits the wind chimes, she hung in the garden. I swear, I can hear her voice. "I always knew you were the only one with a soul."